Hello everyone, this is Susie Q of Susie Q's Happy Little Haven, and welcome to my Nursery Room Window. So today I have my little tiny Tiffany Rose with me, and Tiffany Rose is the Tink sculpt by Bonnie Brown. And I wanted to bring her on today because I'm going to be changing her into a cute little summer dress that my dear friend Suzanne of Suzanne's Babies had sent for her after I first got her, actually, last year. And so, and the reason I wanted to bring her on is because I want to do Suzanne's tag. She did a tag on May the 27th, and it was a getting to know you tag. And so there are 15 questions or statements in the tag, and I wanted to do that while I changed Tiffany Rose. And I also wanted to give you an update on my little baby turkey bird, Frankie. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'll put little Tiffany Rose down here on my super-duper special pillow that I love, my Susie Q's Happy Little Haven pillow. I can't help it, you guys. I know that I keep talking about it, but I've never had anything personalized before, you know, for my nursery. And this is my very first personalized thing, and it's gorgeous. And my dear friend Claudia, you know, was kind enough to have this made for me. So I hope you don't mind me mentioning it again. Anyway, let me show you the outfit that I'm going to be changing Tiffany Rose into. And let's go ahead and look at all your aunties and uncles. And I guess I'll need to bring the camera down for this little tiny little thing. So this is the outfit. And it's a Peter Rabbit. It's so cute. Peter Rabbit outfit, and it's got satin lining around the arms and around the neckline, and then it's got a really pretty decoration down, like a flower decoration down the front, and you can see the Peter Rabbit characters in it. And then the bottom has this really girly little lacy ruffle that I love, and it goes all the way around, of course. Let me get this, and it buttons down the back. And it also came with these little bloomers. Isn't that adorable? I mean, those are tiny. I love them. Anyway, I've never put her in it. I was waiting for summertime to get here, and so I can't wait to see what she looks like in it. So since it's summer, I'm going to be taking her out of her beautiful knitted caps. My friend Ruth Beck made her so many knitted things, and this is one of them. And she also made this lovey. And this is especially for Tiffany Rose. It's just perfect for her size. Look at this. It even has a little rose collar. Ruth always puts such details on the things that she knits. She adds little ribbons and little bows and things like that, which I love. So, okay, so the rest of her outfit, well, like I was saying, I'm not going to be having her wear hats in the summertime. Our weather has gotten so hot and humid just over the past couple of days. And so she's not going to be wearing a hat, but she is going to be wearing this beautiful big bow on her head. She doesn't have hair, and I've got it tied in the back to fit her. And I'm going to keep her shoes on, and I'll show you those when I take them off, but I'm going to be putting these darling little socks on her. Love these socks. So let's go ahead and get started, and we can get Miss Tiffany Rose changed while I talk about Frankie for just a moment. I am so thrilled with Frankie, my little baby turkey bird, you guys. I cannot believe how thrilled I am with him. He is such a joy to have, and I'm really hoping that he's going to want to stay with me and be my little pet But like I said before, it's, I'm going to leave it up to him to see what he wants to do. Let's see. He loves, whenever I leave, like today I'm out here at the farmhouse, and he's back at the cottage, and he gets lonely because he is a flock bird, and he's used, not that he's used to having siblings, but it's his instinct to have, a sibling or his mom with him 24/7. And so what I've done is I leave my phone over there, my other phone over there with country music playing, and he doesn't chirp. It really, really calms him. And when I get back there, after I get done with videos or doing the garden or whatever, he is so calm. He is just laying there, listening to the music, and it's just wonderful. So I had read, I've been doing a lot of research on Frankie, and I had read that they love to listen to music, so they really do. So Tiffany Rose has a belly plate that I like to keep it on because it's just so cute. It's just really, really cute, you guys. And it makes her, makes her a little bit bigger and stuff. But so far I've left it on. I mean, I might take it off at some point. Wouldn't it be cool if it went all the way up, like a whole breastplate? That would be really cool. Okay, I wanted to show you her shoes. I love these shoes. And they seem to go with a lot of her outfits. And so as much as I can, she's going to be wearing these little shoes. I mainly have little lacy socks for her, which work beautifully too. But this is really the only pair of shoes that I have. I haven't, I know that I've heard people tell me that I can go on like American Girl and those kind of doll sites to get shoes, but I just haven't had the chance to do that. So anyway, I think these are darling, and I think they'll go with the dress very, very well. And so I have my friend Carrie, my dear friend Carrie, I should add. She gave me a lot of socks like this for my babies, and so I use these as well. Oh, about Frankie. I wanted to insert a little video that I took. It's very, very short, but it shows him. He loves to be on my shoulder. He just does. When I open his cage door, now he's big enough to jump out of his cage, and I'm teaching him to jump out onto my. It's like a rocking chair ottoman, and he jumps out onto that, and then I'm teaching him to climb up my legs and then onto my shoulder. But he does like being on my shoulder. So I'm going to insert a short little video right here to show you what he does once he's up in my shoulder. So I'll be right back. You're pecking around my braid. What you doing? I can see you now. I can see you. Is that your favorite spot? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice and warm in there, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Are you kidding me? No. No, don't be picking my eyes. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? Silly bird. So there he is, and as you can see, he started to poke at my glasses. And another thing that I found very, very interesting about turkeys, now I don't know if it's true for chickens. I have no idea about chickens or chicks because I've never raised them or anything like that, but these little turkey birds love shiny objects. and so my glasses are shiny. And so when he was up there, that was the first time he had done that. He was trying to get to my glasses. So, you know, you could see that I finally had to kind of shoo him off of my glasses because I was afraid he was going to accidentally poke my eye. He is not a vicious bird by any means. He is not mean-spirited. He's just a perfect little pet. So like I said, I really hope that he's going to want to stay. If he doesn't want to stay, that's fine too, you know. But anyway, I've really enjoyed him. Okay, so I'm going to go to Suzanne's tag, her getting to know you tag, and I'll probably get Tiffany Rose dressed before I finish the tag. So I hope you'll bear with me. Okay, the first question is, how long have you had a YouTube channel? Well, my actual channel I've had since October the 22nd of 2018. So let's see, 18. So this will be my third year of having a channel, but I've been on YouTube. I probably was on discovered YouTube a couple of years before that. So let's see, number 2, how long have you been collecting? Well, actually, my official collecting started about when I started my channel back in 2018. But I did first, I got my very first, like, not a reborn doll, but she's an Ashton Drake doll, and you know, the Emily sculpt, and I got her. Let's see, I got her back in 2009, and I still have her. But she was my very first realistic doll, and then my very first reborn doll was the Paisley sculpt by Denise Pratt, and I just happen to have the Paisley sculpt right here. This is little Caden, and he was my very first reborn doll. And I just adore this sculpt. He's very baby looking. He's got painted hair. And he's just really special. You know how it is when it's your very first one. So, anyway, he's a keeper. Let me go ahead and put it back down here. Okay, let's see. What got you started on the hobby? Well, it's a very sort of a long story. I'll try to make a long story short. So my son, he used to have a pug named Dexter. Dexter was a really smart dog, and he used to take. And my son owns his own business, and he used to take his dog into his office occasionally, and the office manager there started teaching Dexter tricks, and so she taught Dexter how to. You know, like when she said bang, he'd lie down like he played dead, and I don't know, I kind of forget now, it's been so long, the different tricks. But anyway, so what she did was she put the video up on YouTube. So my son contacted me and he said, hey, I want you to see something. I want you to see Dexter do some really cool tricks, you know, on YouTube. And I didn't even know what YouTube was, of course, you know, I mean, I just didn't know. And so I asked him what YouTube was, and he explained it, and then I said, well, I would love to see Dexter do tricks, you know. So he taught me how to get onto YouTube, and I went and I saw Dexter do his tricks, and he was, you know, an amazing little pup and all that. But then for some reason, there was these doll channels that kept coming up in my feed, and I don't know why at all that they came up, but I saw videos of people having these dolls, and so I watched the videos, and I thought, oh wait, you know, I have an Emily doll that looks just like some of these, and I didn't know that I could buy baby clothes and dress my Emily doll up in all these cute things. And so anyway, it all kind of started with Dexter dog, and here I am today, you know. So it was kind of a strange start to my channel, isn't it? So let's see. What does your family think of it? I don't really talk to my family, like ask them, what do you think? What do you think about my hobby? My son thinks it's pretty cool. My little grandson, who is his son, he's let's see, 8 years old, I think. He thinks it's really cool too because he's starting his own little channel, and so and I think my daughter enjoys it. My daughter Melanie. Hi Melanie. She likes to watch my videos, and that way, we can stay connected because she's living in California and I'm living in West Virginia, so I think it's a neat way to stay connected. But I think most of my family kind of just accepts that's what I do. I don't ever really ask them, what do you think of it? Because, I enjoy it, so that's really all that matters. And okay, so number 5, have you got any other hobbies? And yes, I do have a few other hobbies. I love to read, love to sew. I know how to do embroidery, and but ever since I've gotten my YouTube channel, those kind of things have kind of gone in the background because I enjoy this hobby so very much. I just really want to spend all my time with my baby dolls and making videos for you guys, and I super enjoy it. So anyway, that's the hobbies. How many siblings do you have? That's number 6. I have 2 younger brothers and 1 older sister. And what is my favorite flower? I used to say that my favorite flower was carnations, and that's because they smelled so nice. But since I've moved to the farm and I now have peonies bushes, peonies are gorgeous, you guys. I showed you a picture of them in my last video. They are gorgeous, they smell heavenly, and so I'm going to say peonies is my favorite flower. Number 8, have you ever seen a psychic, medium, or a fortune teller? No, I have not. Number 9, what do you regret most in your life? I have a few regrets. I think one would be, I went full board into my executive assistant career, and so I didn't spend, I was working all the time while my children were teenagers. And so I didn't spend a lot of time with them as teenagers. My husband kind of took over that role, and I really missed that. So I think that, that would be one regret, that I didn't get to spend the teen years with them at home because I was working. Let's see, number 10, do you believe in ghosts or spirits? Well, I don't know how to answer that. Maybe not. I'm not sure. I'm not sure right now. Number 11, what's your favorite music? I love country music, and I love oldies music of my era. Like I like the 70s and 80s and 90s music. Love that. And the country music that's these days country music. Okay, number 12, who do you think is the most beautiful actress in films? Well, I thought long and hard on this question, and I don't really know or ever think about who's the most beautiful actress. I really don't. But my favorite actress is Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep, number 1, I think she's gorgeous. Number 2, she is the best actress. She can fit into any role that they give her, and very, very convincingly so. I haven't seen any movies with her that she hasn't completely taken over the role that she plays, and she's believable. And so I love Meryl Streep because of her, the way that she can do that. Let's see. Are you concerned about climate changes? Number 13. It's definitely happening. We are noticing a big difference here in West Virginia. My husband likes to say that California now has West Virginia's weather, and West Virginia has California's weather. So that's about all I can say about climate change. Let's see. What has lockdown taught you? Honestly, you guys, I have been so blessed because I live on a farm, and I live, like at least an hour away from town. And so we only go out once a month to go shopping. We have a big farm, so I don't, I don't have to worry about avoiding people. It hasn't affected me, and I just feel blessed because of that. The only time it affects us is when we do go shopping and, we have to wear masks. I don't really mind wearing masks. My husband doesn't like masks because he can't see people's expressions. He's very much into telling how a person is feeling or whatever from their expression, and so that really bothers him. But I'm okay with it. Let's see. The last question, number 15, is what makes you laugh? And I'll tell you the truth, you guys, physical comedy. Physical comedy makes me laugh. Whether it's okay, my favorite show is Whose Line Is It Anyway? And there's a lot of physical comedy going on there, and people, I don't know, falling down, the expressions on their face, anything physical like that is my it's my favorite thing to watch, and I can actually laugh out loud when I'm watching that. Anyway, that's my favorite, or that's what makes me laugh. So anyway, everyone, that was number 15. That was the end of my questions. And so thank you, Suzanne, for thinking up such a brilliant questionnaire for us to answer. I loved it. I hope you enjoyed seeing little Tiffany Rose in her Peter Rabbit dress. And there she is with her little bloomers and her cute little shoes. So thanks everyone for stopping by. I'm going to try to be more consistent in getting my videos out there. I usually like to do them every other day. I think now that I have Frankie satisfied with country music, I think I'm going to be able to get out more. But anyway, everyone, have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for visiting, and until we meet again, bye-bye.